welcome to Tavern 53. Tonight, joining me is the Bob Ross of Barbecue, Greg Rushlow. How you doing, sir? How
Hello,
you doing?
everyone. Hi, Wayne. Thanks for having me.
Always glad to have you with us.
It's always great to be on the great Tavern 53 chat.
Oh, that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to chat. There's nothing specific. We're not going to jump onto one topic. We're going to jump on them all, I guess. We'll.
Great.
Okay.
Good.
Anything comes to mind, that's what we'll talk about.
I like that.
Before we get going, Greg, I'm going to join you. Oh, nice.
Nice GL Heritage IPA.
Yeah, this is just a Miller Lite.
Okay.
Starting off. Okay. You ready, Greg?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Great sound.
Yes. There we go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
The tavern is open.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. And then I meant to say something the last time we were on a couple weeks ago. Seen in the news, and it was national. Everybody talking about it. Passing of Hulk Hogan, icon. Like it didn't matter what show you were watching, especially if you were a wrestling fan. If Hulk Hogan was on that show, you wanted to tune in to go and watch it. I know I was hook, line, and sinker. He was going to be on the A-Team. I got to watch the A-Team. He was going to be on Good Morning America. Had to watch Good Morning America. He's going to be on David Letterman. Got to watch David Letterman. It was I didn't realize he was in that bad of health when he passed, but apparently there was a lot of issues. Like he was back and forth in the hospital for surgery, and again, it was just a little bit too much for his heart, I guess.
Well, back in the heyday, I'd say early 90s, mid 90s.
Yeah.
I want to give him credit for making wrestling what it was.
Huge.
Wrestling was huge back then.
Yeah.
I'm talking you couldn't walk in a bar and wrestling wasn't on the TV.
Yeah. Back in the 80s, yeah, definitely. Like it was like again, like you said, like it was you went to a bar, you went to a store, anywhere, magazines, they were right there. Right in your
it's
face.
incredible. Yeah. Even if you weren't a wrestling fan, you got to appreciate the attention, and what he brought to the sport. You know, many, yeah, like I want to say I wouldn't even have paid attention if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because like he was bigger than life. Like yeah, no, he wasn't 7'4", 500+ pound Andre the Giant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, he was just right in front of you. Like you've seen him. Like it was like who was it? Cyndi Lauper showed up at the American, one of those music awards, and sitting right beside her was Hulk Hogan. It was like, and then that just exploded. Who's this guy with her? Oh my God, we know who Cyndi Lauper is. Who's this guy? And that just exploded, made it even bigger. And that put rock and roll in with wrestling, and it was just like, yeah, no, it was amazing. Like it was just everything, and then it was on every channel.
Yep.
Saturday nights, Saturday mornings.
You talk charisma. He walked in a room, people paid attention.
Oh yeah, like caught their attention for sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah. The minute I heard about his death, honestly, I thought of the Trumpet Master 77 with his Hulk Hogan beer.
Yeah.
Man, you got to hang on to that. Now, when you're going to taste that beer the next time, you're going to taste nostalgia right there.
Oh, for sure. Like it's like
celebration of life.
I want to get a can and I want to put it up here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And that was like it was a huge part of my childhood. Like, well, again, I grew up in the 80s. I was already in my teenage years, and again, seeing like WrestleMania 1, I remember hearing about that, and it was like, wow. And then WrestleMania 2, it was like, and then I went to WrestleMania 3. It
Oh, cool.
was
Yeah.
over at the Pontiac Silverdome. Like, it was like we were sitting up so high up, you had to watch it on the big screen, and it was still like it seemed like it was so far away, but it was like it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Just the excitement, the electricity in the air. Like, it was just like it was like Andre and Hogan. Like, wow, like, it was just amazing.
Just all the characters that popped up after, like, probably because of him, they all had their own kind of persona, you know, the Ultimate Warrior, Hacksaw Duggan,
Yep.
Rowdy Piper. Like,
Oh,
I don't know time wise where everyone started, but I want to say like Hulk Hogan just brought that on.
well, he brought a lot of it out. Like
Yeah.
he may not have been right at the beginning, but there was again like he brought it to the like out to the populace.
Yeah.
Everybody, like again, like it was just so popular. Like everybody had to watch it. Like I said, like I'm guilty as charged. Like it was like, oh, he's gonna be on the A team. I gotta watch the A team. He's gonna be on Regis and Kathy Lee. Oh, let's tape it. Like 30 seconds he was on the show, but it was like, I watched it. I seen it.
Oh yeah.
It was again, I was a wrestling geek growing up as a kid. I just loved it, and it was harmless. And don't do this at home.
Yeah.
Watch me.
I just thought, maybe 70s, 80s, early wrestling had some characters, but it wasn't like I couldn't believe what he brought to it, where people were watching it in bars and, it was,
You gotta give dues where dues are deserved. Was to Vince McMahon for getting the pay-per-view and everything, getting everybody on it. You know what? You could sit in a bar. You could sit at your home and watch.
Sorry.
Backyard.
Got an airplane going over. It's either that or a squirrel,
Squirrel on steroids. Wow.
I have a stray cat watching me too over there.
Ah. I got a dog sleeping over here by the door.
I don't know if I can pan over here. If you can make that out on the sidewalk back there, but he's watching me.
Yep. He's just
he's waiting for that beer can launcher to go.
Yeah. Take off after it. Yeah, no, I remember that. In other stories, like I said, well, we were talking just before we started. I was watching I seen commercials for America's Got Talent from last night, and they were showing Def Leppard, and I was like, wow, those guys got old. Like, it's just, well, so did we.
Yeah.
So did we. They were old beforehand.
I want to say the last time I saw them, though, okay, it was probably a few years ago now, but they sounded amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 years ago, or.
Well, they sounded like they were on TV.
Still can rock it, you know.
For sure, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that you just remember, like you hear their song, boom. Yeah, well, I remember that. I remember them, and it just brings you back to when you seen them.
Actually, yeah, I can't even think of the year, but I remember when Pyromania, that album came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge. Like every song on there was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was back in the 80s, I want to say.
I don't know if it was more enticing because you heard about the drummer with one arm.
Yeah.
It was like, man, I got to hear their music.
Yeah, you were just compelled to. Again, it goes back to with Hogan. It just caught your attention. Like it's something different. It's not the same.
Yeah. And when I seen them in concert, sure enough, okay, he's got the one arm going.
Yeah.
But he's got both feet just hitting the pedals like barefoot.
Sounded good. Didn't sound like running up and down the stairs.
I've never seen anyone play like that before.
Yeah, no, it sounded good. It wasn't like somebody running up and down the stairs.
No, he
the
was
wall.
determined to, be professional, get out there, make it work, make it happen.
He did.
Yeah.
It was good. It was one of those, again, it made it work. Like,
Yep. Just gonna empty my can here.
What do we got?
Get every drop out of here.
Yeah. There we go.
It's like what we do around here.
What do we do?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I had the
how it's done around here,
exactly.
It's getting contagious from what I understand.
That's what I'm seeing. Yes, I've seen
Are
other videos.
people commenting? They're
Yeah.
getting a leaf blower out. They're shooting beer cans.
Yeah. And I've seen other people commenting, calling you the Bob Ross of barbecue.
I have seen that, yes, and I credit you for starting that.
It just
What a great nickname.
Yeah. Again, like it's very much you.
You know what? Barbecuing or being outdoors or doing things should be fun. Should be relaxing. Should, and things are going to happen. You're going to go over temperature. You're going to do this. You're going to do, you know what? There's always a workaround.
Yep.
It's all good. What does he say? A happy mistake.
A little swirl up here now.
Yeah, that'd be our little secret.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So our little secret there.
Just a little while ago, I finished. I had some pork tenderloins on the grill.
Nice.
Wrapped those in bacon. Delicious.
We did up a couple pork tenderloins a couple weeks ago, and we actually did it in the. It was in a slow cooker.
Okay. Yeah.
And she had put a rub on it. She got this special rub that she makes, and it got right in there. And then just before we served it, she put on. She had some apricot jelly.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And that got just right in there. Like it was almost like it was like a little bit of a crisping on it, and it was good. It was good. I like it.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can build flavor. I've learned. Okay, you could build flavor with rubs, spices, whatever, but hitting it with the most simple light salt, pepper, or even I did a steak, no salt, no rub at all on it. Like, it all depends what you're pairing with it, and just bring out the flavors of whatever you're cooking,
And the temperature that you're cooking at. If you're going to go high fast, and then take it off, and it'll be a little dry.
Yep.
And get a little bit of the burnt edges or whatever, but it's going to give you a different taste if you go a low temperature over, say, a longer period.
Right.
Like that's the way I found. Like I found it's.
And the texture on the steak as well, adds flavor.
Yeah. The burger, simple, nothing fancy burger. You go, you get the temperature up high, put it on, sear it, turn it down low, let it sit there for about 10 minutes, then flip it, and then go another 10 minutes. The juice that's on the inside of that burger, that's so juicy, tender, but it's cooked.
Right.
And the taste.
And there's the difference between searing it on a grill or searing it in a pan.
Yeah.
Two different tastes. The sear has flavor itself.
Yeah.
In a pan, you just have more of it.
Yeah. Like you get a crust almost on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to head in?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Yep. All good.
Good. You know, like, I don't know where it was. I'd seen what show it was. Doesn't matter. But they were over in Spain. They were touring Spain, little towns going along the coast. They would stop at vineyards and they would stop at shops and restaurants and just whatever. And I can't remember who it was, but there was 3 people. They were touring in a car, like I said, along the coast, and this one vineyard that they stopped in. They were helping prune the grapevines, and they were clipping, and they were told you bring them with you to the end, and we'll build a fire down there.
Right.
And then you get down to the end, and they were building the fire. They were cooking on that fire to feed these people that were doing the work. That's what they were doing, is they were feeding the people, and it was basic, simple, nothing fancy. It'd be like, say, lamb, or veal, or pheasant, or something like that. But there was simple spices. They would throw sea salt into the fire, and it would just, as it was hitting the fire, it would just, and it would, he goes, as it's cooking and the food is cooking, it'll just engulf it'll just get right into the meat, and that flavor will be in there, and you don't have to, you're not overkilling the spice on the meat.
Right.
Get right in there and get right in the pores of it. And they were eating it, and it was like, wow, he said, yeah, it's amazing. It's right in there. Because the heat opens up the pores, and then it was just that spice, salt would hit that and just go right up into it.
You just caught some memory here.
Yeah.
Last fall, when we got together, we cooked the meat. We cooked those turkey patties all the same.
Yeah.
And then we changed the toppings to make the burger your own kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if we cooked the burger slightly different, like one over fire, one in a pan, one in a slow cooked, one, and keep the toppings the same.
Yeah. No, that'd be a different.
Yeah, like treat the meat different instead of the toppings, and see where we're at.
Now you just reminded me, talking about that, popped in a memory. I can remember my mom cooking burgers in a cast iron fry pan. She would put a little bit of flour.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then put them in that cast iron fry pan was hot, and then that would just crust. Turn it was blackened, but it wasn't burnt. It was
right.
Like a crust on that burger, and that I remember being just an amazing taste.
I want to say the flour would give you a slight gravy taste, but then she's searing it into the meat.
Yeah.
Just think of that.
Yeah, like again, like there would have been oil or some kind of. No, my mom, it was probably butter,
or just the grease from the meat. You know,
it just charred it, and it became like without burning. It just crisped it. It became like a crust.
Right. Absorb that grease from the pan, but put it right back into the burger and sear it in there.
Here we go. See?
Oh yeah.
We go right back to food. We started off talking about food, now we're talking burger.
It always goes to food.
Always. Next thing it will be. Spam. At 500. We're going over to Greg's. We're going to cook that spam up. He may not eat it, but I will.
We'll all have a steak. We'll watch you eat the spam.
Mm-hmm. We'll cook it all the same. Yeah. Hit that 500. Like I said, if you guys like this, hit the thumbs up. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe.
Hit that.
We do that, and we're going to be doing this.
Look.
We'll be doing that.
Yep. This is the place you come, grab a beer, and just talk nothing. Talk whatever comes up.
Yeah.
That's, the beauty of this whole thing.
Yeah. Again, as we've talked, your brother was on with you a couple weeks ago, and we're talking. And again, it was just a talk. It's it's about whatever you want to talk about. Like you guys were talking whiskey and cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
not a cigar smoker, but again, there's some cigars that have a nice smell, others not so much.
right. Well, I want to say I've started my live streams on Sundays,
Yep.
and I've included some other YouTubers.
Yep.
And much like what you're doing here,
Yes.
you know, I mean, this has been great practice for me as far as lighting, talking,
Yep.
you know, engaging. Like, you know, I credit you for
Oh, thank you.
giving me that little push to, hey, maybe a live stream is something you want to consider here.
And you're the one who got me wanting to do this between you and Trumpet Master. It was like, hey, because I watched you guys, and I watched Trumpet Master, and then I watched you, and it's like, hey, I can do this. Like this is fun. And again, like unfortunately for a while there, I was under the weather. I was sick. I wasn't able to really put everything into it and get on and do it. But now I'm on the mend and
Yep.
gonna
Find your rhythm.
Yeah. See if I
And
can get back into it. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
We joke about it, but it's true. Like again, we'll talked about movies. We talked about camping. We talked about it. Doesn't matter. It always comes back to food. Always come back to food.
It's so true. Yeah.
And then spam, of course.
And spam. Yeah. Until you have, you know, let's say we hit the 500, we do the spam.
Yep.
And that challenge goes away. Then what?
We'll play it by ear. We'll wait until we get to that point. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. Maybe we'll hop on a plane and go to Texas and go and see Trumpet Master.
Oh, there we go. We'll go give him our
have a Hogan beer and cook the spam on his barbecue there.
Yep.
Go live with him.
Pretty sure he's well, on my live stream on Sunday, he said he was probably going to be live on Saturday. So
okay,
we'll have to hit him up this Saturday and
we'll jump in with him. He's always got a good topic. Like he gets going, he goes for hours.
Oh yeah,
hours. Yeah. I think I like what I do here. Like you got a good timing going. You got again when it gets dark, you're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotta
get lighting out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or just glow in the dark beer cans.
So there's a topic. See if G&L
there we go.
if they'll get on that. Rose City, see if they'll come up with something.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, the live streams have been a whole different entity to play with, and according to the analytics, like you're getting a lot of your base coming back, and it's kind of a good thing to engage with everybody. And
no, exactly. Like what was it?
Southern Waters.
Southern John reached out to me. He wants to join in with us.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
Again, like I'm like, yeah, no problem. I got no problem with that. Like, just
he comments a lot on my videos as well, and seems like a real good guy.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen some of his videos. Like again, like I'm watching some of his cooks, and I'm like, yeah, that's the way I would do it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm no chef. I'm just a eater. I'll cook what I like to eat. Like we did kielbasa and tortellini tonight. Like, okay, nothing fancy, but it was filling. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did those kielbasa burgers a couple of weeks ago, and that those were tasty.
That was different. I wouldn't have.
They were complex. Yeah.
That was different. Like, I wouldn't have thought of doing that, but like there you go. Like
I was anticipating the flavor or the heat from the grill and everything to take some of the flavor from the kielbasa away. I was surprised just how it amplified the flavor, and it was so juicy. Like it was good. I think I was careful with toppings to put on, so I didn't interrupt the flavor of the patty. But next time, I'm gonna load that thing up with all complimentary toppings.
I wonder what that would be like smoked.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
burger smoke.
Yeah.
And then what kind of smoke would you use? Like, would you wouldn't use like an
These,
apple
I
or
don't know. It's pork, garlic, pepper. You know, they're the prominent flavors. So an apple might do. You could do a hickory.
crab apple,
Yeah, you know, something stronger.
cherry.
Yeah, you could do a cherry. I could, you know what?
Any fruit, I think any
Yeah,
fruit.
yeah, any fruit would, I think, yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you want like a plum, I think that would give a nice.
But just picture just the patty being, well, I tasted it, so it's in my mind now. But just the patty with that hint of smoke on it, and then you put your toppings on it.
Yeah.
With maybe like a brioche bun or something crispy on the one side, but still soft right through and
Yeah.
not too flavorful. You know, just enough to complement the
Yeah.
patty.
Yeah, no, that's something I would have never like when you came up with that, like you said that, I was like, I'd have never even thought of
Yeah.
kielbasa burger like that. Like again, that's just something that just never.
Well, the owners of that company, um, what is it, Rudy's Delicatessen,
Yeah.
they reached out to me. You got to try these kielbasa burgers. So that's what prompted me to go buy them and support the business.
Yeah.
They also have pepperoni and, of course, dried kielbasa. But
Yeah.
I was intrigued by these patties, you know, burger patties.
I know Weigel's Meats, which is right in my backyard. Weigel's Deli and Meats. They have rib patties. What he'll
Okay.
do is he'll trim up the ribs, and instead of throwing it away, he grinds it up. He makes a patty out of it, and it's like a burger. And there's a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it. You throw that on the grill, and that's a nice burger.
So that's a ground rib meat.
Yeah.
And on there. Wow. That sounds good.
Just enough fat in there because he's trimmed it up, and then he's got a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there for a little bit of flavor in that. It's good.
You know what's in the memory or in the research and development state?
Okay.
I want to cube up pork belly and smoke the cubes, and then season them like with a spicy seasoning. But then when they're done being smoked, coat them in dark chocolate and make like hors d'oeuvres, like, you know, put toothpicks in them, much like you would like a chocolate covered strawberry or
I
something.
don't know how the chocolate would go with the pork belly.
Well, I've done chocolate on bacon before.
Unless you went with because you got that bacon, you go with the sweet bacon, or you,
Well,
you go
that's
with
what I was thinking. Spicy pork belly, because chocolate and chili peppers go well.
hot honey.
And I've had chocolate with hot honey. Yeah. Now you got me thinking.
That would be good. And then
But I wanted that layer of chocolate on the outside to say what's inside. You know,
that's where
then you take that little bite
Yeah.
and just have the explosion of flavor. Because pork belly to me has so much flavor when you cook it right.
Yeah.
You know, the textures, the smokiness, and then that spiciness, and then the sweetness. I mean, anyway, in my mind, I'm thinking it's going to be something.
I like that, and if that works out well, cube up some spam.
Ooh, we might create a whole market for spam.
Hot honey.
People are going to be like, "What the heck is this?"
Hot honey dipped spam, smoked spam.
Well, the best hot honey I've ever tried was from Ma's Barbecue. I've had it on my channel here. I'm telling you, that stuff's amazing. I've tried different brands. What he does is second to none. Like,
I was watching Fire Masters, the cooking show.
Yeah.
I watched that this morning, and they had one guy was doing the pork tenderloin, and he put hot honey on it and put it on the smoker.
Ooh.
and it just caramelized right onto there. And I'm like, that is pretty darn smart. And again, this is something from 4 years ago.
Hmm.
4 years ago. So that was a new item, like the hot honey. That was fairly new back then.
You know, I've usually finished off my cooks with hot honey, but when you mentioned the caramelizing, you know, put it on at the beginning, caramelize it,
Yep.
because it adds a whole new level. You know,
Yep.
getting those sugars to cook where they need to be, but
Yep.
the spices, of course, stay right in it.
Get right in. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep,
All
that's-
these things we can experiment with.
Oh yes. Now, well, I think we brought it out for the half hour, and
Well,
I'd like to. See if I can find it.
I want to thank you, boys.
I just want to thank you. Again, I'll
thank you for having me on.
here. Let me.
Always a pleasure.
Here's the tavern. We're going to pour you a drink. And with that being said, we're going to close it out.